Real Housewives of Atlanta alumni Cynthia Bailey and her husband are headed for divorce. First, she removed Hill from her name on social media, and then she stopped posting about them. Monday would have been their second wedding anniversary, and they both remained silent, neither of them wishing each other happy anniversary. So fans quickly took to social media and tried to get to the bottom of this. Mike and Cynthia finally released a statement confirming the rumors. Now, apparently, they've been separated for a while and they've been estranged and they have not been living together. And so they finally announced that they were getting a divorce. Cynthia remained very quiet. She didn't say anything. She just kind of let the rumors fly. But I think after Monday, which would have been their second wedding anniversary, people were saying, listen, something is up, Cynthia. We know that you guys are estranged. The streets are talking. What is going on? And they, of course, had to release a statement. No one is shocked. I mean, are you really shocked that they're headed for divorce town? They've only been married for less than 2 years. So they separated several months ago. The marriage didn't even last 2 years. There were so many red flags in this relationship that Cynthia should have never dived head first, feet first, or wherever how she dived into this relationship. If you go back to season 13, he shockingly announced that not only was he married once, but twice, and he was unfaithful in both relationships, both marriages, and he has been unfaithful in every single relationship that he's been in. He's never been faithful. He also, in front of his daughter, which I thought was absolutely horrendous, that he never loved her mother, which was his ex-wife. He was never been in love. He doesn't even know what love really is. He also admitted to having several female partners, which I think is a huge red flag in a relationship. When you are a grown man and you have several, you particularly like to be around more women than men, and you are talking about getting married. I do not know any woman who's going to marry a man who's going to be okay with him having several female friends around at all times. And Mike made it very clear, listen, I have a lot of female friends that I hang out with, and you're just going to have to be okay with it. That is red flag number 5,000, okay? That Cynthia dodged. She was ducking and dodging these red flags because I believe she needed a storyline. You know, she's kind of boring. She's sweet. She's nice. She's not, she doesn't throw shade like that. She doesn't have the, that Nene and Kenya and Portia that they had, the presence. That's the word I'm looking for. The presence that the other women had on the show. And Cynthia needed a storyline. Not to mention, Cynthia, through this lavish wedding, and her sisters and everyone else told her not to go along with this wedding, and she failed to recognize all the red flags. I think Cynthia liked the idea of a wedding. I don't think she was really committed to the idea of a marriage. Also, Mike lived in LA. He lives in LA. Cynthia lives in Atlanta. They would fight about who's going where. People speculated that Mike wanted her to move to LA and she had to leave the show in order to be with him. They debunked those rumors, saying that's not true. I think they need to give her peach back because we want to know the juicy gossip of why they're getting a divorce. They're both saying that no one cheated, no one did anything. They both grew apart. But after 2 years, less than 2 years, you grow apart. I that's not even enough time to grow together, let alone grow apart. So something happened in that relationship. Last November, he was accused of cheating on Cynthia. Specifically, Mike was accused of sending a picture of his penis through Snapchat to a woman. And the woman initially tweeted, "Y'all ready for the tea on Miss Cynthia's husband? Like and repost when this gets 100 likes. I'll post some receipts." It looks like she was doing this for clout, and those rumors were debunked. But now that we're seeing less than a year after this accusation, they're going through a divorce, it makes you wonder. There was also an interview that Mike did. He said that their wedding anniversary weekend, they had a good start, and then it didn't really end good. They got into a big argument. He didn't go into details about the argument, but he did predict a divorce in their future. I was shocked. It was interesting because what kind of argument that you get into on your first wedding anniversary to say, hey, listen, I think divorce is in our future. He said, I'm going to tell you right now that Sunday was great, but that Monday, I was like, we might not make it to year 2. Why would you say you don't think that we're going to make it into year 2? That's alarming to me. That's red flag 2010 right there. And someone is saying, we got into an argument and that argument was too much for me, and I think we're not even going to make it to year 2. And surprise, surprise, I think Cynthia needs to take time, stop jumping into these relationships with these men who are clearly not good for you. As a matter of fact, Cynthia, I think you should get back with Leon. I think Leon is your man. I think we should have a reunion. They're good parents to their daughter, and they probably just need to reconnect. He's single, she's single now. You know what another thought is? I think that Mike was playing her. I really do. I think that Mike really wanted to be on TV. He really wanted to be on the Housewives of Atlanta. He needed some airtime. This was all for clout. I don't think Mike ever loved Cynthia. Let's be real. He talked about being in therapy for his cheating ways, but I think that was all for show. I think it was all to be on the show, and he loved being around women. He loved being around women in general. He's a serial cheater, and he was never devoted to Cynthia. I'm sorry, Cynthia. He was not it. I actually like Peter way better. I loved Peter. I did not like Mike from the beginning. I don't know what you guys think. You guys may hate me for that. You preferred Peter, Mike, and let me know in the comments below if you think that she should get back with Leon Robinson. I am wishing Cynthia the best. I wish Mike the best. Divorce is obviously hard for people. This is what, the 50th divorce that I've probably covered this year. We are in the month of October and we have 2 more months to go. So we will see. I am sure there'll be another divorce and a cheating scandal before the year's over. What do you think about Cynthia's divorce to Mike? Did you see the red flags that she obviously missed? And do you think that she should get back with Leon like I do? Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any pop culture news.